because I just dropped off the dog to get her dental extraction, which is not a big deal, but she lost part of her vision during the week, and I don't know why. And it's frightening to walk a dog who's scared to walk out the door and needs to be carried down the porch, and is using her nose to get around, and she's frightened and she's scared. She ran down the hallway yesterday, which tells me that she doesn't have a leg problem like we thought, or maybe she did, but now it's cleared up. She doesn't have a leg issue. And we thought it was spine and legs and feet and everything else. The guard doesn't start till 8. So I was thrilled to see that she ran down the hallway, but when I put out the toy for her, she couldn't find it. She couldn't see it, which tells me that she has close vision problems, maybe depth perception. Well, she wouldn't have depth perception because she ran down the hallway. So she's got close vision problems, which just showed up. Monday we had a great walk. Coming back Monday, I had to pick her up. So how does this happen? Unless somebody drove by and shined a laser in her eye, but then she wouldn't be able to run down the hall. So when she gets to the steps, I have to pick her up because she's frightened. She can't see. Yesterday, she came home and she jumped up the 2 steps like she thought it was 1. And when I saw that, I thought, depth perception. She didn't see the bottom step. She saw both. She only saw the, are you going to go straight or turn? Oh my God. Unbelievable. People don't use their turn signals. So that's what's going on right now. Yeah, I'm trying not to cry. She's a very special dog to me. And so when I brought him in, I sent emails on yesterday and then the day before, but to let him know what's going on. And I told the vet tech, I said, you guys have to check her out. Be really careful walking her in there because she can't see. And that's the whole thing. I don't know how much she can see and how much she can't see. I just know she was petrified this morning. She's walking around the house. A couple days ago, she was bumping into a few things here and there. It's silly stuff, like she walked over towards my car bumper and hit it because she couldn't see it right in front of her. And she's able to move around in the house. It's not like she knows the house, even though she does, but she's able to move around the house, get in the doors. She knows where the dog bed is. She knows where the water bowl is. Yesterday she walked into the bedroom and walked right into the doghouse and then walked around and laid down in the dog bed. Now, I know she could do that by sense, but she didn't even have a problem. She just went right to them. She goes into the living room and lays down on the blankies that I have for her. If she can't see, how in the world did she jump up on the... God, I can't even see the white lines on the street. There's so much junk. When they change things, they put the black tar on there, and all you see is the reflection of the tar and not the white lines. So when she... yeah, my mouth is all dry. I haven't really eaten for about 15 hours. I seriously do not see any... Okay, they're the white lines. They're all faded, and all you see are the black things. This is all over California. Okay, so I think I'm going to turn here and hopefully not lose my cell phone. Good. The car behind me left the lane. Okay, so this is good. At least the cell phone won't spin out and break. I need to buy a windshield mount. I had a whole bunch of them that I threw away that were given to me, and now I need one. So, she jumped up on the sofa a couple days ago. If she doesn't have close vision, how is she able to see the sofa? And she jumped down the sofa. She got down. So there can't be paw problems and elbow problems and other stuff that we thought, even though I think that was there a couple days ago. All right, now I got a bike I got to deal with when I'm making my turn. Ah! She jumped up on her... I got a motorized bike on the sidewalk. She jumped up on the gold chair. I think I put a picture or a video of her doing that. And she stayed there the whole night while I was sleeping. She stayed there about 7 hours, and when I woke up, I saw her there, and she was looking around, and I thought, she's a little scared. She did the day before, she jumped down off the chair, and she was fine. This time I thought she's a little scared. Maybe her vision's not doing good, whatever's happening with her. And I picked her up and put her on the floor. So I'm totally puzzled by this whole thing. It's very early. I'm going over to Clutter Park to, I'm never up this early, ever. I'm up this early. I'm just never in the car driving around. See, he wanted to run the stop sign. Everybody in LA gets to, not everybody, most people in LA get to the stop signs, and you can tell if you weren't there, they would have run it. It's like upper, I want to word this, upper middle class white criminals. Everybody wants to run the stop sign. And that's why we have so many hit and runs in the city now, because they run stop signs. Oh, you saw him speeding on a little residential. They run stop signs and stoplights, and they hit somebody and kill them, and they take off because they're thinking, whoa, what did I just do? So, yeah, I still have tears in my eyes. Ooh. If this was just a dental extraction, I'd go, no big deal. We're fine. But the realization over the last couple of days that something's way off with her eyes. When I first thought it was muscles and back and spine and paws, and then I started noticing she's bumping into things. She bumped into a few things. She bumped into me. I was standing there, and she walked right into my leg. And this is a dog that runs up and down the hallway so fast, it's unbelievable how fast she goes. And all of a sudden, she can't do any of this. She kind of did some, like I said yesterday, but then that's the weird part. She ran up and down a big open hallway, and then she had a maneuver between the hallway and a big storage container, plastic storage container that was in the hallway, and she was able to see and get through the hallway and the storage container. But then the weird part is she stopped. Did she stop because she was just done? I don't know. Or did she stop because of the vision? So that's what's going on right now. I told them, I said, you need to check this dog today. Do an eye exam. It's already going to cost me. The dental thing is, they tore all this stuff down. They're going to build probably condos or houses here. We're looking at $2, $3, $4 million homes right now. There are even some sports people that live further back here. Sports team people. Professional. If it was just dental, no big deal. But they're going to have to look. They know what they're doing. They'll look in the eye. I looked at the right eye today, and I thought, okay, this doesn't really look good, but I'm no expert. And when you have light shining on the eye with dogs, unless you know what you're looking at, their eyes kind of glow green, and you think that they're blind. So I saw that in the right eye this morning. We're heading over to, I could go to Westchester Park, but the brothers I don't even know if they're set up right now. I don't know where they're going to be today. Let's just go this way. I want to stay on side streets. And she's got a cherry eye on her. I always get mixed up. I always forget. How could I forget? She's got a cherry eye on her. I feel like an idiot. Is it her left eye, her right eye? I think it's, I don't know. I'm okay. This light, I used to call up the city and say, fix the stupid sensor in the street. The light should change. But now I just don't care. All right, so, the cherry eye could be causing serious problems for her and messing up depth perception. And if that's true, then we're going to get the cherry eye fixed. I don't know if this is the cherry eye. I don't know if she's got cataracts or glaucoma. I don't see how all of this happens during a walk. I don't see how her vision goes during a walk. Now, dental problems with the broken tooth. Dental problems can cause balance, and they can cause vision problems and hearing problems in people and dogs. And she might just be so off balance. She might have an infection in the gum from the broken tooth. I don't know when the tooth broke. She might have had this broken tooth for months. I have no idea when this happened. All I know is I brought her in to have her body checked because she wasn't walking or moving. And they said, she's got a broken tooth. And I said, well, obviously we need to get that out. I was really surprised last night. I've mentioned my mom is older and she's not thinking as clearly. And so yesterday she said, so now that the tooth is out, and I says, no, I keep telling you the tooth is coming out Monday. And I don't know how many times she said, well, why is she doing this now that they took the tooth out? So yesterday I said, no, the tooth comes out Monday. And she says, well, why have the tooth out if it's not causing her problems? And I said, well, we don't know if it's causing her problems. We don't know if it's infected. We don't know if this is what's causing the eye problems or all the other things. I said, but if you had a broken tooth, would you leave it in your mouth because it wasn't bothering you? I said, you had a broken tooth maybe this year. I said, you had a broken tooth earlier this year. It cost you over $4,000 to have it taken out and to have them put in a bridge. I said, did you for a minute think that you were going to leave that broken tooth in there? You wanted it taken care of right away. So that's some of the logic stuff that I'm dealing with my mom now. So this truck, I think, wants to get ahead of me. He doesn't like that I'm not going fast enough. Everybody's in a hurry. Everybody's in a race. There you go. He made his light, and that's all he wanted. Okay, so, you gotta be kidding me. This guy is setting up a food thing. This is the smartest. Well, you look over here to the left. This is one of the smartest locations because he's got cars going up and down. And this is a terrible place to stop. This is just an absolutely dangerous place. And people are, they're parked in the white area, but it says no parking. The cops aren't going to stop and give anybody tickets. But he's got a great location here. If anybody's dumb enough to stop at the curb. Whew, I wouldn't. You get rear-ended, you are in big trouble. So, that's what's going on. I'm heading over to Clutter right now. The dog, they're going to call me about the dog. God, it's 55 degrees and I'm walking around in a t-shirt. Can you believe this? 55. It was 53 when I got out here. 53 and I'm walking around in a t-shirt. And when I'm in the house in the morning, it was 78 degrees and I was freezing in there because of the dampness. But in the morning, I'm okay. In the morning, I can handle cold. In the I can handle cold. I get out of the shower, I'm fine. Late afternoon, evening, in that house, I need the heat way up. Alright, so it's going to be a tough day. I'm going to get a phone call from them soon letting me know. She wasn't scheduled for an exam, but they told me that they do a physical, or they do an exam before the dental extraction. And so I told them, you need to check her eyes. This is important. And they said, okay, we'll check her eyes, and if we have to, we'll delay the dental. And I said, why would you delay the dental? The dental's got to be done anyway. It's scheduled. It's paid for. I said, check her eyes. Let me know what's going on. So I don't know. I'm hoping this is just some simple thing where they say it's infected, she's got some problems. I'm thinking what's going to end up happening is they're going to send me into an eye specialist. I don't care about money. This dog is my life, so I don't care about the money. Unlike all the other people out there begging for money on YouTube. Not me. So, I don't care. I'm not happy about this. Ooh, slow down. I'm not happy about this. I don't care about spending money on this dog to give her a good life. Look at this guy. Is he going to cut somebody off? Look at these drivers. They're crazy. But if they send me to a specialist, you know, you're talking hundred. This is California. Any amount of money they can rip you off for, they will. The vets are unbelievable what they charge. Unless you go into rural areas, then they charge hardly anything. So I know going to a specialist, you're going to be talking hundreds of dollars for an exam, and then they're going to say she's either got cataracts or she's either got something they can operate on, and you're talking another $4,000 or $5,000, or they can't do anything, and then I'm just going to have a dog that, it's so sad. I'm going to have a dog that is going to have bad vision. And so the thing is, when you think about it, would you rather have a dog that is blind? She's not blind, so that fortunately she's not blind. I don't know what she is though. Would you rather have a dog that can't see but can walk around the house and go out on walks, or would you rather have a dog that has partial vision loss but can walk around the house, just she needs help going up and down steps and walking outside? So I don't like either option, and I guess that's it. So that's what I'm going through this morning. That's what I've been going through all week. It's been a frightening week. At least I know she's got a vision problem now, because before I thought, why can't she walk? And she can walk, it's just that, why won't she go on a walk? Now, this morning, I carried her down the porch, and she used her sniffer. She walked around the house fine, but she got outside, she used her sniffer, and she would have bumped into something. She kind of showed me that she really couldn't see well, because she was a lot of sniffing, and I had to stop her from bumping into something. She got on the lawn, she peed. I know she's probably going to leave a major pooper at the vet, because I couldn't get her. I wasn't going to walk her 5 houses and have to carry her and then have to take her to the vet. Let her poop at the vet. So that's what's going on. I'm going to shut this off in a minute. When I park, we got a bus over here. We got a bus. Does he have both flashers on? Is he broken down? I don't know if he's broken down or what's going on. Nope, he's not broken down. And there you go. Do I have any viewers? I think I've got a like, but I can't see. You know, you can't see with this stuff. Alright, I'll keep this on so you can see where Clutter Park is. You haven't seen a zillion of my videos, but this is the way to Clutter Park, going around the airport. I left the vet, I went up the hill, and instead of going to Westchester Park, I went over towards the beach, went around one side, the west side of the airport. Now we're on the south side, the 25-way side. Now we are entering the city of El Segundo. We're going to pop off into the left lane over here. I don't know if I think I have 1 viewer and no likes. That's typical. This parking lot across the street to the left, they just repaved this thing over the last week. It took them forever. You got the car wash over here, and then in the next block, where you see pizza, burger, donuts, this is where I get the donuts for everybody. Doughboy Donuts. Very beautiful woman from Cambodia. Oh, she's so pretty. Okay. So, today's Monday. Today you can't park on this side of the street because this is street sweeping, and they will definitely give you a ticket. That's why no cars are parked on this side of the street. It's so early, I don't know how many cars. Oh, do we have any streamers here? Not only don't we have any streamers, we have nobody with a camerato. Nobody's parked out. I was going to make a right turn over there. That's no parking also. All right, people.